Hi everybody, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts. This is an answering questions episode, and I got a little bit more questions, and so let's actually get right to it. Patrick from Thompson, Ohio, who asks basically, how fast are these dinosaurs? Plateosaurus, Muttaburrasaurus, and Utahraptor. Let's start off with Plateosaurus. Plateosaurus, being a prosauropod in the Triassic, late Triassic period. I would actually say, considering its large, considering that it's one of the largest prosauropods, it probably didn't go very fast. Probably, maybe say like, probably between 5 to 10 miles per hour. Because you see, prosauropods were kind of on their verge to actually become sauropods, and basically sauropods, they can't go very fast because of the large size and their mass. So that's one thing. Now with Muttaburrasaurus, Muttaburrasaurus probably would have actually have gone probably speeds between maybe 5 to 15 miles per hour. Even though it's a large animal, a large dinosaur, iguanodontid type of dinosaur, I would actually say that it's, concerning with its weight, I would say it's not going to be very fast. So that would actually be one way to actually consider that. And with Utahraptor probably would have actually had speeds of probably 20 miles per hour, or otherwise a little bit higher, probably pretty close to 25 miles per hour. Reasons why is because its size and also the length of its legs. The length of its legs are very small compared to its body size. Now its body size is basically 6 feet tall or a little bit taller, and actually is 24 feet long, the animal, and the weight of Utahraptor is nearly a ton, nearly 2,000 pounds. So basically, that means it's not really built for speed. It's actually more built for ambush. And so it's really more of like a Arnold Schwarzenegger type of raptor. And so it really wouldn't actually be using speed to actually kill its prey. It would actually be using more of like its muscle power to take down its prey, even though it's still a fragile animal in terms of dromaeosaurs. But even though it's a very strong dromaeosaur, probably the strongest dromaeosaur to ever have lived. Alright, now, Brendan from Morris, New York. What does Aerosteon, Megaraptor, and Fukuiraptor eat? Now, I actually did a little research for these kinds of animals. Starting off with Aerosteon. Aerosteon, basic dinosaur found in Argentina. It's basically found by Dr. Paul Sereno from the University of Chicago. And I would say, considering about its size, I would actually say it probably would have actually gone after prey maybe as big or a little bit smaller than itself, considering that, yes, there are sauropods around this kind of time. So basically, maybe it could go after some titanosaurs that were around, but the titanosaurs would actually be smaller than what their predecessors were. So that would actually be a guess of what they actually probably ate. Megaraptor is a very interesting type of dinosaur. We still don't know what its diet really is, especially with that really large claw that it actually has in its hand. And just so you know, to everybody, Megaraptor is not really a dromaeosaur. It's not really a dromaeosaur, and for a while, everybody thought it could be a spinosaur, and like some like wacky idea thrown out there that it could be a tyrannosaur, but claws that big don't really belong to tyrannosaurs. And so the more logic explanation is that Megaraptor is a neovenatoride, and so basically it would actually belong to the group of dinosaurs like Neovenator, those are the types of dinosaurs. There are carnivorous dinosaurs, but I would say Megaraptor would probably be going after prey that's probably like medium-sized to smaller than that, because you see, I think probably with that claw, it could actually do some serious damage to some prey that is a little bit smaller than it. Probably go after some iguanodontids that were still around. Maybe like juvenile titanosaurs. But I would say I wouldn't go after really big things, considering how large that claw is. I mean, yeah, it does actually have like a little bit of a broad base, but even though broad base doesn't always say it's a very strong claw. It would actually, but even though when I kind of look closely at that claw, it's kind of in between thin and broad, so probably maybe it could actually hunt fish sometimes. It probably could hunt fish sometimes. And so maybe that could be a case of maybe it's probably lived near river streams, lakes, and ponds. Maybe even sometimes near the shore to possibly catch fish. And as for Fukuiraptor, it's a medium-sized predatory dinosaur. So I would actually say it would be going after prey smaller than it. So considering that it's a medium size, it's not really large by any means. Considering that it's in between 20 and 25 feet long. So I would actually say that it would probably just be going after prey that is a little bit smaller than it, kind of like hypsilophodonts, those types of dinosaurs. Maybe certain dinosaurs that are probably around that were actually probably use speed a lot more for their defense. Basically, just run away as fast as they can, and probably Fukuiraptor is basically an ambush predator, kind of like what Ceratosaurus was. Basically, it would actually be going after prey smaller than it, and maybe prey as big as it, but not really too big, because otherwise it would. See, if it tries to hunt large herbivorous dinosaurs during its time, it probably would have been killed by the defenses of those types of dinosaurs. And so I can't really say for sure what kinds of species they would have been going after, because I don't really know the region that much of where Fukuiraptor is found. Fukuiraptor is found in Japan, so pretty much I wouldn't actually know a lot of the dinosaur ecology during this time of when it lives. So sorry, Brandon, I can't actually really say what types of species. So that would actually be a question mark. That's a question that I actually have to look up a lot more, and I'm pretty sure there's still a lot more to be discovered out there. I mean, who knows? We might actually find tooth gouges in some herbivorous dinosaur bones that probably belong to the teeth of Fukuiraptor. Now, Fukuiraptor wouldn't actually go through bone, considering it has very blade-like teeth, very weak, kind of weaker blade-like teeth, not like Tyrannosaur teeth. And so I would probably say that it would probably see some scratches on the bones, and so maybe we can actually find evidence of what it could be feeding on. Alright, that's it for now. Now next week will actually be a special episode, so if you got a dinosaur or any other prehistoric animal that you want me to talk about, feel free to email it to me at dinochrist71@gmail.com, or otherwise go on the Facebook page. I have a couple of links to list of dinosaur names and mammal names that you can actually look up and see what kind of dinosaurs or any vertebrates that I haven't talked about yet. And just so you know, to look up all the episodes that I have on my YouTube channel. I do actually have the list of special episodes. So you actually just go into the specials category and basically look up all the ones that I actually did, and then pretty much come up with ones that I actually haven't done yet. So just so you know that. And you can still send me questions about dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life by emailing me at dinochrist71@gmail.com. Otherwise, you could go on my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dino Chris. Like the page, you can actually post your questions in the comments section on any Facebook post. But remember, don't use the messenger, because I can't read the questions very clearly in that. And you can also take care. And also, you can follow me on Twitter at CSGRALL. That's my Twitter page. I post pretty cool stuff on there. And also, And also take care of the people around you, and also for younger people out there, make sure to listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. Those are the best motivation you can have for good education. It's very important to have a good education, because with a good education, you get a good job in the future. Alright, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next week.